Welcome, everyone, to another episode of In the Divide, where we're bringing all things crypto together with Algorand. Hopefully, you're doing well today. Hopefully, you're inspired. Um, Great day today. Want to give you some algo news, want to give you some straight up news. Hopefully, the community comes in, participates, get maybe learn a thing or two about some of the things I'm about to tell you. Um, Also, not financial advice. Hopefully, to give you an idea that there's some education, maybe some entertainment through this form of communication that you can hold on to your bags in the turbulent time that we are in. Still looking to get to 100 subscribers. Looking to do that. Please join me doing some things that I'm hopefully moving forward with in the community, doing some networking. So let's get into sharing the screen. First of all, today, what I want to give you is Algo news. All right. So Algo news, Algo is still pumping. Algo is still up to things. One thing I want you to understand is on Algorand, even though we're in a downtime, even though things are not going great, in the market cap, if you go to coin market cap, if you look on Coinbase, Algo is still moving up the charts as far as the total volume, as far as the market cap. It's still, won't say it's growing, but it's holding its place a lot more than these other coins. And now it's at 26. So, pay attention to that. But first, let me show you this. Algorand is still making partners, still doing some things in its ecosystem to help bolster the things that's going on, the reasons and the use cases. So Techstar partners with Algorand to drive Web3 innovation in Boston. So what this is that this is kind of like an incubator. It's that they're trying to get people to come onto Algorand and develop. It's more of a developer thing. One of the metrics that is used to see which blockchain is growing and all that other stuff is that they actually look at how many developers are on your network, how you're developing. And right now, I think ETH is one of the higher ones with the most developers, growing developer communities. So one of the things Algorand is trying to do is trying to catch up with the developing network. Because it uses a different a software or a language, averse to some of the typical ones that Ethereum virtual machine. We got the Algorand virtual machine. So trying to get people over to do a new platform or new language or code. It's, I won't say people are lazy, but you do what you're comfortable with. So what Algorand is trying to do is trying to get these things to where people start learning the Algorand software first, and they're incentivizing people to try to understand that this is a great technology. You need to learn it because guess what? It's going to be beneficial to you because it's probably the best software you work with. So that's one thing. Also, another thing coming to Algorand, another partnership. This is what I'm telling you. Algorand is doing a major thing. It's not like these things are going to change the trajectory of the price movement, but what it's going to do is it's increasing adoption in this way. Is that when there is going to be a major move it's going to move more exponentially, because the fact that you got all this tension, all this stuff that you're building, it's just going to move at an exponential rate, because all these other things that's going to be attached. Because once the adoption start coming, people are going to be funneled and trickled down to all these other ancillary things that Algorand has been working on, and it just makes more room in the community. So this here 10 Academy, it's probably one of the partnerships that's going to help with one of the things that they were doing more recently with Koi banks, doing some things in Africa. Okay, so this is the Algorand Foundation and its partnership with 10 Academy, and this is another nonprofit organization. This initiative is basically helping people in Africa get into the Web3, get into the Internet of Things, the new economy. So what they're trying to do is allow people in Africa, in the countries out there that are not first world, to get into these technologies that's going to secure pathways to really good jobs, really being able to help the societal structure over there, and be able to be engaged into the technology that's going into the future, and not going to be dependent on some of the old structures that may limit them because they don't have a bank account, or they don't have access to the funds, or they can't trust people with their funds. If you have control of your funds, you actually have a lot more freedom than you would normally have, because you beholden to whoever has access to your coin, and that's usually your government, especially in these third world countries. These are some marvelously minor moves, but these partnerships are desperately needed for some of the next steps that are going to come up for Algorand. So one of the last things I want to show you is that Algorand has, what is this? Tiny Man. And if you knew Tiny Man is one of the liquidity pools, and another, oh, why am I blanking? Yeah, liquidity pool divider, not a DEX. Oh boy, brain is freezing. But anyway, during the exploit, during the beginning of this year, Tiny Man went down. They gave out NFTs for people to use. Actually, what that did was, these NFTs that they gave out for people to use, let me show you this thing right quick. So some people are kind of a little salty, but of course I'm not, because I was part of the thing. They gave you the ability to go on and get compensation, where only those who are involved in the exploit, if you have to have a tinygochi, that NFT, to be able to participate in some of these liquidity pools and farming. So you see this got 167% APR, okay? So they have all these pools, and they have pools even here where it's 334% APR. Now, you only can do this and only can get on if you were involved in a Tiny Man exploit. I'm trying to make sure, if you do have this, or if you bought a tinygochi from someone and they didn't think it was going to be worth it, this is the way you get your money back. This compensation is going to be here until July 30th. Okay, July 30th. This is some very good compensation. If you really got hurt, or if you really want to try to earn, get a little bit of extra burn for your coin, this will be a place for you to come and try to take advantage of that tinygochi. But this is me, Sam. I'm signing off. Hopefully you're having a great day, but this is hoping that your tomorrows are better than your today. And I'm out.